3, 2, and 1. Hello world and hello Summer Whale Festival. I'm Alex Waterhouse here today with a dashing gentleman from Bastille. We have
Woody
and Dan. How are you, gentlemen?
Yeah, good.
This is my first interview at a tea party, it would appear.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of tea, shall we? We have a green or English breakfast.
Yeah, let's have a green tea.
Have a bit of green tea? Yeah.
How you doing? How's your weekend?
All right, thank you very much. Very busy, lots of work and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
What about yourselves? Probably not too dissimilar.
Good. We were in Scotland playing a show. Do you want a tea, mate?
I'm fine for now, thank you.
Yeah, why not? A little drop.
Normal.
Can't hurt. We
We were in Scotland, in Edinburgh, and then we went to Budapest. We played a show last night, and now we're here.
Oh, fantastic, and here you are.
Yeah, exactly.
And how did you get here?
Many flights.
Many flights.
We had to take 2 flights, and we nearly missed the second one.
Involved
So we had a Home
cross-country
Alone-esque comedy run through the airport.
Really?
Yeah.
Bags flailing as you were going
Yeah,
through.
totally. They were literally calling the names out. This is a final.
Your
call.
name specifically, or?
It's kind of like the marathon, where go on number.
Kyle said he thought
name.
they called out our actual names, but I think he might have still been drunk, so I don't know.
Well, there's always that.
Yeah.
Did you need anything sweet in there? Are you sweet enough?
Sweet enough, mate.
I thought that might be the case. But if you did, there's some Summerwell honey there. There's actually bees on site.
Wow.
Nice.
Festival bees.
Locally
What's
sourced.
this place when it's not a festival site?
It's like a gardens and just sort of place you can go through. But this is like a wedding venue as well. For those who don't know, we're in a palace-esque building. It's quite wooden and ornate. And
Yeah, it's
all that
beautiful.
sort of jazz. So when you're travelling about and you're on a plane, which I imagine you've probably done a hell of a lot of now, as you break through the clouds, do you still get that moment where you're looking over and you're like, oh, Earth?
Yeah, it depends on the clouds. It depends how bumpy it is getting through them.
Oh,
I'm
really?
not massively into being.
Depends what time takeoff is too.
Yeah, true.
But it's always I think seeing it's super cheesy, but seeing a beautiful sunrise or sunset from the sky never gets old.
Just never go with it. Is it that view from above? Just sort of looking down,
You
and
just want to jump out the window and into and bounce on the clouds. Even though you just fall to a horrible, terrifying death.
unless you got a parachute. Have you done that though?
Yeah.
How was that?
I loved it. I had a wicked time.
I refused.
I went with Will and our tour manager, and I did really enjoy it. Though I slightly fucked it up in that I was wearing quite baggy trousers, and then you wear a jumpsuit, and then you put the harness on. And I hadn't arranged myself downstairs appropriately. So you do the free fall, which is incredible, and you've got a stranger strapped to your back controlling everything, and then they pull the parachute out, and what's meant to be this beautiful, idyllic glide down to earth over the Melbourne coast. When he pulled that chute, mine and his entire body weight was on my balls.
But at least it helped
And it
maybe
was
for...
so excruciating, and so this beautiful idyllic glide down. I was like, I'm never gonna have kids. As my voice went up and up and
But
up.
you will hit the high note now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's
So,
that. Yeah.
Silver linings and all
The
that.
seeing as Dan survived that, we actually bought him a wing walking experience for his birthday recently. So
When's that coming up?
Well, it was meant to happen this week actually. But we had to shoot a video instead.
Oh.
But it will happen soon. Last year they got me skydiving. Another skydive, and then this year they got me a wing walking experience. It's like they want me dead.
I've already googled tickets for Pamplona Bull Run as well next year. So
we're getting them all in then, all the extreme sports. That could be known for. I remember when I did skydiving as well.
Where did you do it?
Yeah. I did it in Russia, and it was it was bizarre because no one spoke a lick of English, and so you have to do that weird bit where they're strapped to you.
Do you speak Russian?
Not in the slightest. Right. The chap was smaller than myself. And so obviously I'm harnessed to him, and you have to do that weird sort of frog march to the door, don't you?
Yeah.
And you're fine with it. As the plane's going up, you're fine. And it's only when you're in the door you're like, shit, this is real.
Yeah,
This is so
I was
real.
the first out as well, which was terrifying. But I think probably better to be the first one out than
watch all your mates
watch your
disappear.
friends. And also the plane was the most rickety piece of shit I've ever been in my life.
What, proper old Cessna
Well,
thing,
I think, and every panel felt like it was about to fly off. And there's something about being in a ostensibly broken old plane with a bunch of people with other people strapped to their backs in jumpsuits going up in a reverse spiral that something deep within your being just cries out, this is not what humans are meant to do.
No. But the feeling though,
It was
isn't
fucking
it?
incredible.
There's nothing else
yeah.
quite like it.
I loved it so much. I love stuff like that.
And do you have that little film moment where you're queuing up and then he's just like, green light, go before the door? Do you feel like that sort of thing?
I was so terrified. I didn't have any thoughts.
No.
And there was no romanticising of it whatsoever. And the free fall was amazing, and then all I remember was my ears popping in the most like blisteringly loud squeak, and then just the feeling of
Because
having
it is fast. Like
I thought it was the pressure actually. Yeah, that must happen.
well, because you just
yeah.
The free fall was huge. It was like 30 seconds or something, which is a lot of free falling.
which is a long time to like have nothing around you.
It's that feeling when you go over a hill of losing your stomach, but,
for ages.
but that's like a split second. And
Did you go through the clouds?
Yes,
Yeah,
but I wasn't aware of it though. I wasn't, because I was like, it was so overwhelming. Yeah.
It's so surreal. It is generally surreal. So you're good with heights?
He's really bad with heights.
I'm fine on planes.
Yeah.
Just structures for some reason.
Well, they are the safest transport.
Kyle, our keyboard player, absolutely hates flying. Woody hates heights. We tried to get him up the Eiffel Tower, and he was like, "Oh, this is shit. It's so boring." We're like,
Oh yeah, it's not cool. Like everyone's done it. Like,
it's such a cliche.
I've been to Blackpool. Same thing.
Yeah, exactly. We've got Google Maps for that sort of stuff to get there. So you know.
Although Will, our bass player, is actually now a qualified pilot. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Really? What, like small ones or like
Small ones, yeah.
So
I
you
think
think
he'll work up to big ones.
you're going to be like Maiden then and get your own little 747?
Yeah, that's the plan.
They bit little ones. Yeah, let's do it.
The Boeing Bastille, a little collab perhaps. Yeah. That'd be the first collab.
We had this one summer a few years ago. We had so many festivals on that the only way to get around them was to get a private jet. And
at least that's what you told them.
Yeah. and I remember at the time the company that rented it to us were like, so do you want your band name and logo emblazoned on
No
the
way.
jet? And at the time I was like,
no,
fuck this.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so lame, like bullshit. Like who gets a private jet anyway? Like we used to tour in our fucking van and like our friend's mum's car. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, but
anyway, like obviously, as soon as it was over, I was like, why the fuck did we do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it would have been so
The
good.
gram opportunity.
You see other bands and like other artists like posting loads of photos of them getting their private jets and stuff, and we had a strict like, I don't know, I guess at the time we were like, this is so wanky, let's pretend it never happened.
Yeah.
I miss being wanky.
Oh no, there's still plenty of time, gentlemen. You have a longer career ahead of you. And so I heard on the grapevine that you went to go speak with NASA.
Yeah, a few times, yeah.
A few times, so more than one. It's a bit of a relationship now then.
Yeah.
Well, they're touring clash school trips for us, really.
Okay, yeah. Like days out and you get to go see all the experiences. Are they sort of that one where they let you like where they shouldn't and stuff like that?
So the first time we were in Houston, this guy got in touch who was a fan of our music, and he's a engineer who designs the parachutes that bring capsules back into the atmosphere, which is a fucking amazing job. And he was like, look, your gig's sold out, but if I can come to the gig, do you want to come on like a private tour of NASA? I'm like,
Yeah, I think so.
There's quite a lot of space nerds in our crew as well, so like it was really fun. Big old school trip.
Could you go to space?
Could we go to space? I don't think so. I mean, I'd love to.
You'd love to?
Yeah.
So you feel like you physically could get in the shuttle and straight up?
No, I'd probably die. But I think probably most things would kill me.
Well, yeah. Because then, you know, video in space.
That would be awesome. I also really want to try that thing where the plane does that for a while.
They zero gravity experience,
but it's nicknamed the Vomit Comet.
Oh right.
Perfect. Have you seen the OK Go video?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's insane.
No. Is that they?
Oh, the band that do all the like crazy videos.
Yeah.
They have one that they did entirely in that. It's so good.
Coordinated with air hostesses flying past their heads, the whole thing.
Oh really? Trays of drinks as well? Or
And it's like mad,
unbelievable.
like floating dance routine, all these props and stuff. It's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Wow, that's a one-shot thing, isn't it? You know, how many rehearsals of that do you get?
I don't know.
They look so happy when it's finished.
It's unbelievable.
Do you enjoy the process of shooting with, you know, like doing music videos and stuff like that? Do you like that film aspect with your music?
I do like it on paper. Like I love making the idea of making videos. You lost your shoe, mate.
Yes, right, the slides. Slip right off.
I do. I like the end product sometimes. It can be quite a tricky process. I think a music video done well can be fantastic and can completely show a different element to the song. For us, it's really fun to make little films because I always wanted to be a film director when I was a kid, but I was too lazy. But it's just the reality of like having to pull together like a budget with a new.
Well, it's a collaboration of artists, and you've also, you know, as with most performing things, there is egos to contend with, and lots of other stuff. You know, everyone has an idea of how things should be. Do you get involved with the directing process though? Like, not get involved per se, but like, you know,
massively.
Your idea in like that?
No, very much so. Like, I'm annoyingly hands-on with everything across all our stuff, and we all are really. But with the videos, yeah, like you know. It's often like time pressure and lack of budget and all that kind of stuff, like compromises have to be made. But we've been really lucky. We've worked with loads of amazing people. I think, you know, we always wanted our videos to be kind of weird and dark. I remember when our label wanted to release a version of Rhythm of the Night and Rhythm as a Dancer that we did off a mixtape, which we just put out for free, like before we signed our deal. They really wanted to put that as a single, so the compromise was like, can we make a really fucking horrible video? And it ended up being a sort of like really film noirish LA cop going around loads of crime scenes, and all the corpses in their various states of murder,
dismemberment,
were miming along to Rhythm of the Night, which...
It must have been such a surreal experience though, do you know what I mean? To step into those shoes and be like, right, I wake up this morning, you know, pants and socks on, and I'm doing this.
Yeah, no, it's really weird. And it's kind of like a fun, I think we feel like tourists in the world of like filmmaking for a couple of days and get to go to some pretty mad places. We shot a video for one of our songs called Things Lost in the Fire in Lithuania at this old, like, the sort of fallout from these, like, these, I don't know if it was salt or what, it's like factory fallout. It was this just white
massive
powder.
industrial, yeah.
Like after like a nuclear winter sort of thing.
Yeah, it was crazy. It just went on for as far as you could see, and it was just these mounds and hills.
It's like being like on the moon almost. It's this bizarre landscape you've ever seen.
That is really, that must be quite something. The Earth is fascinating. Have you managed to see much of Romania? Because Romania's got some really like mad geography.
Nowhere near enough.
No. But you've been here before.
We played it twice at this festival and another one, but it's like often the way with the summer that you just kind of come in.
Yeah.
It was particularly festival weekends, and then you've got like 3 shows a weekend.
In and
Yeah. So often, like, you know, you see as much as you can out the window,
but it's a lot of hotel rooms and it's a lot of flights, I imagine.
Quite a bit, but you know, but we also, it's really important to try and see as much of the world as you can. It feels like, you know, we went to New Zealand once for 2 days to play 2 shows.
2 days?
Yeah.
So it's almost took you as long to get there to play than to get
totally.
back.
And but you know, it was important, obviously, for people who are interested in the world and not psychopaths to get out and do as much as we could in the time that we had.
And there's also much worse jobs to have as well.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you always do pinch yourself at moments, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it could be a lot worse.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you do like jobs before? Before?
Yeah, all of us did.
Yeah.
We had many.
Shelves were stacked and burgers flipped.
Oh yeah, totally. Drinks were served.
Vans are driven.
Yeah.
Needles were packed into boxes. Yeah, you name it.
Yeah.
Which obviously makes us appreciate.
Yeah, of course.
This so much more.
The journey and then the blessings that we receive daily. Now, gentlemen, the purpose of interviews, other than to make new friends and to share experiences, is to promote and plug. So
It doesn't have to be.
it doesn't have to be, you're quite right, but it perhaps is an aspect to it. So if you have a look in that urn right there, there's a gift for both of you.
Oh wow.
What is it? It says. Yeah. I did kill it earlier, so it should be wow.
Oh. We've gone literal with it. I like it.
Yeah. No cutting around the bush. Look at that. So, gentlemen, I've made you a little golden plug.
Oh, thank you.
This is my first.
That you can have a little plug. Shameless.
Join us.
Thank you. I will. Thank you very, very, very much. So, look at that, gentlemen. It's what your chain.
It's gorgeous.
So, you have a camera there, and a camera just over there. Is there anything that you wish to share with the world? It could be music, a cause, a passion.
Recycle.
Recycling's important.
That's important. Be nice to people.
Yeah. Kill them with kindness.
Yeah, totally.
Just be awesome to your fellow humans. There's a lot of hate in the world at the
Life
minute.
lesson, Woody. Thanks.
Yeah.
We're really shit at plugging our stuff.
Well, that's quite all right. That's why I say you can be anything that you want, anything that you feel needs a little bit.
We've got a new collaboration out next week, which is going to be a bit of a surprise. Mixtape coming soon-ish.
We have an album
Album.
on the way.
Yes.
And a live album as well, which we did with an orchestra and a gospel
Did you
choir.
see the Bucharest Symphony Orchestra did cover one of your songs?
No.
Yeah, check it out on YouTube.
For real?
Friday night picnic. Because I thought that you did the Royal Albert
This
Hall.
Friday just now?
Last Friday, the night picnic. Check it out on YouTube, or I'm sure there's various other places you can. Yeah, have a look. They did
That's
a cover.
incredible.
Yeah. Because you did the symphony orchestra in with London, didn't you?
Well, yeah, we did. We sort of
yeah.
put together our own orchestra and the big gospel choir and stuff, which was amazing. It
Mad.
was like life-changing.
So check that out.
I'm searching on for it right now.
Excellent stuff. Well, I'll do my last little plug then, and that is for Summerwell Music Festival, which is happening right now.
As we speak.
As we speak.
What was the name of the orchestra?
Bucharest Symphony Orchestra.
Nice.
So we'll also plug them as well.
There you go.
What a brilliant shout out. Thank you guys. Thank you for that cover. And also, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us,
Generally
man.
enjoyed our time.
It was really fun. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, dude.
Break a leg.
Oh, again?